Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echo. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Bulldogs offense will be the first up today. There's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything: vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, and needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try to run for it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big
one for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew it. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
it's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get him.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pass complete. It's second down now.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And now the handoff. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's Carr. It's Larson. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Encroachment. Defense.
Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And here's the handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. Sack as they score this touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. As we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short game on the play. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you're...
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback. They didn't make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Going with the old counter run here. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's pulled in, completion, and a diving catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Carr. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Gain moves the ball to a 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
It's 3rd down for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. With the catch, it's Gilbert.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a short return to make the tackle at 25, but what a play for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. The sure hands. It's Williams. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Throws it to the right. He pulls in the catch. No timeout is called. We talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Carr. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. That sack sets up an important 3rd down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The punt team making their way on the field. Here's the punt, high in the air. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. That's a bullet pass to the left side. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He steps out. That's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Get set, get set.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Look at the time in the pocket. Finally delivers to the left. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Back to pass. It's Carr. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. And it's incomplete even in the first down throw. Even there's some heavy pressure. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They'll look to throw it here on second down. A short completion to the tight end. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Shotgun formation here on third down. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He's moving out of the pocket. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Oh, and he flat dropped it. He's going to bring up third down for this offense. Coach is going to take for 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And it's been a battle of wills between these two teams through 2 quarters. Bend, but don't break. They've managed to neutralize the explosive playmakers on each side by shutting down passing windows and providing tight coverage. Forget the Jimmies and Joes. This second half could really be about the X's and O's. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's a quick grab.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it high into the air. Well, down the punt just inside the 45-yard line. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a... here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Carr. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quick catch over the middle. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Pass caught, but not good for first down yardage. Offense looking to punt now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. They can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my God. gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to him.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Game moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. Outstanding field position in this drive. Back to throw. It's Carr. Tight end makes the grab. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the sideline. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Pulls it in. It's Larson. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Here we go on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Quick shoot to get free. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. The shotgun running play call. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Personal foul.
And the point after is good.
Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. And don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, he almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Boy, oh boy, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
He's back to throw again on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. Being set, here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to throw yet again. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you get a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Oh, and they cannot connect. Needed that completion instead. It's a turnover on down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Hands off to the left. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quick completion to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And this is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Pass not complete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the point coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Close to the tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Checks this down to the running back.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
That decision to go for it 4th down doesn't work out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. Tackle made after the completion. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Carr. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple
breaks clear. End zone ahead. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Extra point is good. We're tied up. Sets up a tremendous finish here. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Remember last time, they were on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect with his receiver downfield.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break. Trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold in there to a short gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Try and muscle for the first down. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they take the lead with a little over a minute to play.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Turner one down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. He's going to launch it deep again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, they put a lot of points on the board, Kirk. The offense really clicking today, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, you got to understand that this defense has certainly played better, but they played one of the most talented offenses, in my opinion, in the entire country. Obviously, there's plenty to improve on, but you also have to acknowledge that the offense was just really good.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.